And the lying starts at such a young age. That's what I mean.
You're right.
You're lying so young. By the time they get older, they call on their parents. Right. You lied about Santa.
No, go ahead.
You lied about the Tooth Fairy.
Right.
You lied about my birthday, the surprise parties. You lied about every. When we get older, you talk. Now here's the big lie. When you graduate school, you're going to make about $100,000.
That's right. Right.
Yeah.
Just keep
show
lying.
Me the.
Just keep lying.
I went to DVST. We looked it up. Me and a personal friend of mine read it. Delaware Valley School of Trade. I'll tell you why I use the name closed. I went there for
out of business.
Out of business. They shut them and they fined them all. I got an education that says, number one, I got my doctorate degree from there. I also got a carpentry degree, a plumbing degree, a bricklayer's degree from a place that doesn't even exist. And when I graduated, it was 1987, they told me I'd make $25 an hour. I didn't start making $25 an hour until about 6 months ago. But they were right though, Ricky. Listen, they say I make it.
Speaking of lying, right? So I don't know when this started. Probably, I don't know, 25 years, 20 years ago.
Maybe a little longer, right? For the water. Yeah, bottled water.
Well, growing up, there was no water. You didn't buy water in a bottle.
You got a cup.
Are you kidding me? You drank out of a hose.
Your hand.
Your hand.
And
used to play outside. Used to in the hose, the fire hydrant.
The fire plug. That shit ran under the ground, Rick.
You know how big of a business this water business is?
They put water in a bottle and put a number on it. And then had the audacity later to do this. This one's better than this one.
Yeah. Why? This was better than this one.
Ricky?
And that was better than this one.
And the reason is this one has more alkaline. The stars are drinking it.
Yeah.
And then this one has less alkaline. The stars ain't drinking it. Now, if the stars start drinking the less alkaline, it becomes better.
Well, this one's from Hawaii.
Right. And the other one's from Fiji.
Yeah.
And this one's from the U.S.
Yeah.
Don't drink this one. Drink the Fiji one. Well, they might have a point there. Drink the Fiji one. Drink the other one, but don't drink this one. Now, next month, don't drink that one. Right. Drink this one. Drink it.
It's just crazy that you know if you. Really,
I want to make money like this.
A lot of times people just don't think, right? It's just
water.
I mean, you would go to sometimes go to a restaurant or a bar.
Yeah.
And you'd buy water. It's something like this for like $8.
Right, and it comes in a glass, so they can't show you it's the cheapest kind that they bought
$8.
Right. And $8. $8. I own the dispensary in this place. Okay. Now another thing is, you know what you're really paying for, Rick? And I say this, you're not paying for when we pay for the bottle.
You pay for the bottle.
Yeah, because if you break that down,
this label,
all this, because the water was always free. Right. But many, many years ago, people don't realize you pay for this.
Right.
In your tax returns. You pay for this. You pay for air. They just don't write it down, air. Because if they wrote air, it'd be disrespectful.
Right.
So they write air, they don't write water, but in theory they do. What's your bill say?
Right.
You get a water bill?
I do.
Watch this.
I
you
do.
get an air conditioner bill. Would you be on the electric? A little manipulation. Is that blow air?
It does.
I think I cleared up both problems. Okay, how fast? You just got to think. Wait, again, Rick. Sun.
Right.
Do you pay for the sun?
You don't pay for the sun.
Yes, you do, Rick. I got solar.
Where?
I got solar.
Solar.
I pay for the sun. You see, eventually everybody will have solar. They pay for the sun. You pay for water. You pay for air. Somebody said to me, "I don't pay for the grass to grow." I said, "That guy come and take your care of the lawn every month. How much does it cost you to have your lawn taken care of, Rick?
Yeah.
How much?
$25 a week.
So, Rick, you're paying for grass to grow.
That's a good point.
That's
a good. Think of it
Rick,
that
we
way.
pay for everything. We pay the. Tell me we don't. We work. How much you pay for it?
Right.
Okay. Toilet, the water that you flush.
Right.
How much was the toilet you sat on? Right. Rick, this gets out of hand. By the time you're done taking, you're broke.
Everything you do costs money.
Masturbation.
So you heard that right? Nothing in life is free.
No, not even masturbation. Vaseline.
That's right.
Soap. Spit.
Free.
Well, spit.
Can you sleep? Can you sleep for free?
Not really, because now you got Sleep This, PM, Tylenol PM, Advil PM,
Mm-hmm.
Water PM. You have the new thing now, just in case your brain ain't working. You go over to the dollar store, and you buy melatonin.
Right.
Instead of using God's, you go to the Dollar General store. And no offense, they got great products.
At least you can walk outside, walk around for free.
That's right. Wow, that depends, Rick. There is an act out. If you look closer to that, it's actually called property tax.
Property tax.
So if you're walking by,
you
can't walk by other people's places. They're paying for it. No, we're all paying for it.
Right.
We're all paying to walk, breathe, sleep, eat. Rick, there's nothing you can't pay for except one thing: death. Somebody else pays for it. You got your name on it.
That's a good point,
So you don't
man.
pay for death. It's the only thing you get away with. But somebody next to kin or somebody close to you takes the tab.
That's right. They do take the tab.
Bible. The Bible. We were on the Bible.
We were on the Bible.
And the Bible's a big book. So what you did, it is a big book.
So I just started at Genesis, and it started at the beginning, which I thought made sense. And hopefully before I die, I'm done the book.
It's that hard. Right? It is that. I started young. You know why? I kept hearing everybody say this, and this about religion. So wait, you got a dictionary out. It's called the Bible. Let me go see what he says. And I'll be honest, I read something, a passage in it, not too long, my whole head up. David. David was God's worker.
Right.
David went to different parts of the bad world back then and killed people for the Lord. Then, as he was walking by,
they did stuff like
they
that.
did a lot. You got to read this stuff. It's amazing. But how truthful they were to one another is different too. As he walks by David, he sees Goliath, who's probably about a 6'8" guy back then, as a monster. Because David was only 5 foot.
Right.
We have a lot in common, me and David. You know what I mean? So think another foot over you. You look at this, Rick. It's big. Now he goes by, he sees this whole friggin' camp getting bothered by this guy. He takes one rock and a stone and kills him instantly. They don't know how. Because he killed, you read the book, it tells you, right? In the book, he kills lions like this, bang, for the Lord. So when he walked by, helped the people out. Now, will he go to hell? This is what I get, Doc. This is what I get.
Great question.
Will he go to hell for killing them? It's like this. You'd have to say to your soldiers then, are you going to go to hell? No. Because in the book, it says, an eye for an eye. See, everybody misses is what God actually told you. God never said, go kill. Absolutely not. But if you got the gun here or you're ready to kill me, God said, kill him first. Eye for an eye. Not wait, then you respond. It's not like if somebody rapes somebody and you go and you kill them, that's off. That's not right. It's got to be the eye for God. But they're not teaching it. It's the same thing like, what do they teach them that? They don't teach a credit card.
No, they don't.
That's where every kid don't learn either.
Or that's a great point. The whole system, what they teach, you can't apply, you can't use that stuff today.
It's stupid.
Actually, it's been that way all throughout education.
Yes.
That's why all these kids that come out are a little goofy.
Yeah, and unless they're down here like this, so, little football, maybe something.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing really to go there for. And then they tell me when they come to see me as a doctor, they say, Doc, I go to school, and unless I stay in there for professional sports, I don't know what I'm learning. It's 9th grade again.
And all the leaders, all the politicians, smart
teachers.
But they're not leaders.
No. Even a teacher
not
isn't.
leaders.
How could a teacher teach a kid
not.
after they just boycott every couple of years they don't make enough money?
Right.
You don't think we hear that? We know that you're displeased with your money. How could the kid listen to a person being underpaid? Right? When the guy goes like this, look, it's 30 million. The teacher with all the little kids who's trying to get them to go out there good gets 12 grand.
Yeah. You guys need to get out, and college is not the answer most of the time.
It's not. Get some education.
Get out and learn a
in the
skill,
world,
man. Real
buddy.
world. Hands on.
Get on up. And you know what?
Right, exactly. It's a good point.
Yeah, up. Because if you up and learn from it, it's way better than any book you could ever read. Because you got to understand something. When you're in surgery, you better hope his memory's good.
That's right.
Because that's all he's working on, his memory. You know what I mean? Think about that. And you know what, Rick, you're not going to believe this. A friend of mine who's related to one of my cousins, down that line, right, said to me, they were in the operating room.
Yeah.
Doctor got confused, pulled his phone out. YouTubed it. Do you believe it? Yes, he did. He YouTubed it. He was in the lower aorta, going into the bypass orchidor. Now I know that because I could do that left-handed with my foot. As he got confused, going back up into the aorta, coming out of the stern. Not Howard at all, but coming out of the stern, he didn't know where to go, so he YouTubed it. Kids, all right? Everything's fine. You believe it? So thank God YouTube gave him the right information. That's another plus. Rick, you got to tell him to subscribe a lot.
Yeah. Oh, guys, please.
Hit the
button,
come on.
hit
We
the
like
subscribe
doing
button.
this. That's how we get paid, you know? Otherwise, we can't do
the
this.
more
out.
subscribers
Right.
we get, the more of this we do. I love to do it. We love doing this. Right? Yeah. Right, we're learning, we're getting some sports action in here.
You know, I felt good a little bit. Like, I haven't been doing much
It's
lately.
so fun. You gotta keep moving in life. You just keep moving.